Game Time Toys, one more time, guys. Here we go. So, way too hot. No backdrop. Not trying to keep the heat in at all. It's 87, and the heat index is 96. It's hard to breathe. It's that freaking hot. But, Grievance, this one's for you, because until I saw your video, I didn't know they made this figure. Carnor Jax. Crimson Empire. I read this comic, God, I don't even know when it came out. It was so long ago. I'm gonna have to go back and read it again. I remember this, that, and the other about it, but yeah. It was Carnor Jax and his buddy, and Connor wound up turning his back on the Empire. But this figure, absolute fire. And yes, he is going to go in my Crimson Army. It is two birds with one stone, 100%. Feel free to pause it if you can read it. But yeah, man, we're gonna open this guy up, we're gonna spin this camera around, and we're gonna spin this guy around. Be right back. All right, there he is, Carnor Jax. Absolutely amazing. Wow. Grievance, thank you. Now, I do know that I remember that they made this figure, but so far off my radar, not even funny. And the fact that he was actually on sale and he came in that kick-ass comic box, I mean, win, 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 win. All right, so his weapons. He's got this awesome force pike. Yep, so if he goes in the Black Series collection, which is finally starting to get somewhere, I guess. I got close to 5 figures now. We'll do something with it, otherwise, who cares? And, oh my God, he came with the cutest little blaster. Fucking kill me. I mean, that is a Biker Scout blaster, and it doesn't even fit in his hand. It's so small. Screw it. We don't need that. When I finish painting this gun, this will probably be his weapon. But let's stop all this spinning crap and get into this figure. All right, so we're gonna talk about the worst part about this figure first. What the fuck were they thinking? This is the coolest cape until you get to the inside of that gay, well, I'm not even gonna say gay because I don't have a problem with that. This I have a problem with. This is way too flashy and flamboyant. I don't understand. I'm pretty sure in the comic it was black on the inside. I'm gonna have to go back and read it now because I don't remember that. But absolutely awesome. So like most, this figure's head does not move. It goes up and down a little bit, barely side to side. It just, I mean, it's the helmet itself. I mean, that was the design George Lucas went with, so that's what we got. He's got an ab rock, sorta. He does not twist at the waist, but he twists low enough to where I'm fine with it. His shoulder pauldrons do not, well, I say that now, don't really get in the way of his T-pose. I mean, it's close, but it's not quite. So he rotates at the shoulder. The pauldron is as you can see, glued to his shoulder top. No big deal. I can live with it. He has a one-jointed elbow, which works for this figure. No big thing. Hand does a 360. Comes with an awesome trigger, sorta, with the pointer. Let's see, where'd that gun fall when I threw it? There it is. Give me a second, guys. Let me put this gun in his hand. This, can you call it a gun? This blaster is lame. It just, I mean, it is so small. It fits in this tiny little holster, which I now see why it was rubber banded in. I mean, that's just, oh, isn't that cute? For that crap. Other arm is just a gripping hand for the force pike. This man was not built for a blaster. It's just the way these characters are. They're hand-to-hand combat specialists. And for that, you'd think he'd have a better Van Damme. I'm thinking 4.5. But he can do a front kick. He can almost do a side kick. Double jointed knee, which has pins. Who cares? This is an older figure. It is what it is. I would love an upgrade to this figure. That would rock. I have seen the new Imperial Guards, or Imperial Royal Guards. Not so much of a fan. This black offset is what makes this character badass. It has a great heel toe, and the rocker definitely got a broken ankle. But guys, it is hot, and I gotta bust a couple of these out so I can get some figures opened. It's just too hot to keep going. I'd love to carry on and talk some lore about this guy. Maybe I'll do some more later. Probably have to come back and talk smack about some of these figures later on when it's not so hot. Like, share, and subscribe, all that good stuff. You guys know how the buttons work. Use them. And as always, if you guys need somebody to talk to, find somebody to talk to, please. This is a real problem we have in America right now. We've had this problem for quite some time. I live in Volusia County, Florida. Probably 20 years ago was the last time I looked, but we had the highest suicide rate in the country. Our stupid little beach town. But yeah, I just got a message on Messenger, said, Aaron the Toy Enhancer, hearts to your message. And I sent him a message about a remote controlled water moccasin. But yeah, so let's segue away from that. And if you guys don't know, you need to know. Go to Aaron the Toy Enhancer. Go to The Real Grievance. Go to Woody 222. Go to The Crusty Old Crow. Go to 3-Star Draw. Go to Pop Blender. Tony's Figs. A Punk with Toys. It's Chad, Jay Bartlett. All the usual suspects. These guys have the content that got me to make my content. Now I'm trying to show off my little lab diorama here. I got a cooler with some heads in it. I got a vacuum tube with an alien in it. Some lab equipment, a brain in a jar, Ant-Man, some cool helmets. And some neat stuff down there. But yeah, guys, for real, check it out. And if you need somebody to talk to somebody. There's the number. No questions asked, guys. If you don't want to talk to them or you got nobody to talk to, find me. I'm not that hard. Leave me a message. I'll get in touch with you. All right, guys. Till the next one. See ya.